Hello everybody, this is Glenda with aka GK Fralin, a friendly community, and our friendly community welcomes you. Hello again, and guess what tonight is? It's about keeping warm in a bitterly cold Nebraska snow. Actually, I have been very warm today in my long sleeves. I got that blotchiness back again. Eczema. That's a bad word, isn't it? Anyway, tonight is about women in sports. Ballet. It's all about ballet today. And it's Rose Day. And I started a new bracelet. What is that saying? A rose by any other name smells as sweet. I think that's from something in Shakespeare, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I love all the different colors and sizes and hybrids of roses. I think it's wonderful. You know what my favorite rose? I love the yellow rose. I carried it on my Bible when we got married. There it is. And I grew up. Love the yellow rose. And the rose is romantic. Who doesn't like the ballet? Well, a few, but that's immaterial and beside the point. We like ballet. How you doing? I thought I'd get started on this. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing, but got to start somewhere, huh? Oh, ouch. Pinched my finger between the scissor handle. Finger holes, whatever you call them. Okay. We're going to start off with, of course, one black square. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's one gold. I lost. You know what? If you've ever sewn with black thread on black fabric, you know how hard it is to find things. And in a bead, generally, what color does a hole look? Black. And there's no exception here. Found it, I think. Yeah. I'll have to think about that next time. But that doesn't mean I won't work with black beads again. I asked my mom to make me a poncho, a black denim poncho one time. And in fact, I've still got it. Darn thing comes almost to my knees. Anyway, poor woman. She works so hard because I got a black thread. I should have at least had her using white thread or at least gray, because that black on black, oh, she had a devil of a time and she was not happy. But my mom was a determined woman when it came to sewing, and especially if it was something she knew that I wanted. And if I'd have been nice and or thoughtful, which at the time I just let other things get on my mind and I don't think about it. If I'd have been thoughtful, I would have gone and got her some gray thread or let her use some of her own gray thread or white. But I didn't, and she made it. The one thing she didn't like was the fact that I didn't have her put a zipper or buttons or anything in the front. It was just over the head. Now, because it fits me at the now. It was been a few years, but I've been kind of at this weight for a few years. Anyway, now I wish I'd let her do it. Because getting it on and off over the head is kind of a pain. But I have thought about wearing it for a dress. Okay, that's a start. Today is Women in Sports Day. And I'll tell you what, like I said, I'm not into sports a lot. However, there's a lot of the stuff that, the individual stuff that takes like a lot of talent. I'm not saying that the others don't, but like figure skating and that kind of stuff. Those are things that I really admire. And this may be a touchy subject for some, but I'm going to say it anyway. My hat goes off to these gymnasts who took that doctor to task. He was the doctor for the gymnastics women. He molested a lot of them. Now, a lot of them were women when they came forward, and the judge let them face him and tell him exactly what he thought, what they thought of him, and how they were not going to be victims. 150 some women. But you know what? They're all the stronger for it. They've banded together. A lot of them suffered in silence for a lot of years because most of them were just girls, young girls, when this all started with this guy. He's going to be away for a long time. In fact, I don't think he'll ever get out alive. And it's just, I don't even want to mention his name. I don't think he's even worth it. I know it's all over the news, so you probably heard it anyway. But he was the doctor for the gymnastics. And these women who were girls have been able to come out and speak their, well, there were young girls there too. them and their parents were probably the ones who pressed the latest charges, because I know some states have statutes of limitations. But those women came together. And when you hear their stories, you see the tears, and then you see them become strong. That means a lot. It means a whole lot. Anyway, there's no doubt in my mind that these women went through this when they were young, and all the whole time that they were gymnasts. When you're a child, you are vulnerable to adults because adults have the authority, they have the control. That's what you're raised to, but when it's something like this, and this guy was a doctor, he was given a trust, a huge trust, and those girls did not deserve one bit. Well, nobody does. Nobody deserves that. Happens to guys too. This is what I'm working on, and I think it's going to be very pretty. Let me get that closer. I think it's going to be very pretty. So I'm not going to say any more about that. This is just a picture I downloaded to represent these women. But my hat's off to them, gals. My hat is off to those women. They called him to task. They're a group. They're strong. And they're refusing to be victims. More power to them. Everybody, I love you very much. And yes, sometimes we do need to talk about serious things. Things that affect more than just us and more than just the few. Anyway, but that aside, I do like roses, especially the yellow ones. And I like ballet. I've never been to a live ballet. I've seen it on TV. Don't make me an expert, but I know what I like. Anyway, subscribe, please. Give me a thumbs up. And come back another day. Go back and watch what we've been doing over the past year. And we've got some good stuff coming up. Spread that love around. Give some hugs, virtual, until the flu's, well, unless you're assured that the flu is not going to get you, or that you're not going to give it. Emphasis. Anyway, there's always a way to connect. It may not be physical, which it was, but sometimes you got to be careful. But for now, let's let people know that they're loved and that they count. They matter. And you matter to me very, very much. Thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I said tomorrow. Just a little bit of rolling of the R's.